Hello everybody and welcome back. So we're going to do a beautiful reading today, and I pulled some lovely cards for you, and we're going to be looking at the energy of those and what kind of message they're bringing in from source energy. Thank you so much for being here. Whenever you are here, you're meant to hear it. These are timeless. I'm very grateful for all the people who have remained with this channel through the course of different changes and stuff. I appreciate it. I'm maybe moving some of these into a different channel. I'm not sure yet. In other words, the general messages, and keep this solely a Pisces channel. It all depends what the numbers are kind of reading. I'm kind of feeling out to see if people are going to pick up on, being part of this channel. Sometimes algorithm, especially YouTube, they're very, very unpredictable. I've been doing this for a very long time, and it seems sometimes it's very fickle in the way it picks up stuff and doesn't. So my greatest goal is to get this message out to people. So if you can find a place to share this, it would be very much appreciated to get new people, new crowds in. And if not, I will keep you apprised of where these messages will be. So it would be another channel. I wouldn't be taking stuff away. I would just be putting them in different spots. So let's go with the reading at this point. We are continuing on. We have the Queen of the Light. Illumination, enlightenment, and celebration. So this is what's coming in with this one. Okay. First of all, after I pulled all the cards, I feel like you are at the cusp of something really wonderful. You are starting something or moving into something, and it's really, truly wonderful what you're doing or where you're going. Okay? You're starting to, I don't know, I feel like you're at the door. I can even see it here, right? You're at the door, you're ready to knock. The edge of evolution. The edge of evolution feels messy, but it's the edge of evolution. Evolution, revolution, right? With the Knight of Wands, that feeling of just going forward into this. There's a lot of joyful, a lot of playing for some of you, because you're recapturing that joy or that passion, that thing that makes you want to go further. The Hangman, I'm feeling more like a different perspective, but again, it's the hanging back before moving forward. There's something very definite about this. It's like a moment of, the moment of greatness. They're showing me right now, if you've ever done any public speaking or plays or something like that where you've had to go on stage for something, there's a moment where the person or the players that are going out on stage are just before the curtain goes up, or just before they're to walk out on stage. And I feel you are at this point right now. You are radiating so much smarts and intelligence. The other thing that I feel too is you're radiating a lot of intuition. But I feel that maybe you're not aware of it. What I mean is you're not aware of it is that you are guided. You feel it. It's like this feeling of being pulled into something, and you're following it. Yet in some ways I feel that you're unaware of it. You're very much in your human brain where you're thinking, I'm not sure if that's going to work out. I'm not sure if I'm going to get to where I need to go with this. And here's where you start having a little bit of second guessing, and maybe a little bit of fear, a little bit of trepidation before you're about to go in that big, in of whatever's coming in. I love this. I love this. There's excitement, there's joy, there's playfulness, there's all of this stuff coming in. I feel excited about it, yet a little fearful, right? You have the Eagle King here at the end. It's the big picture and angelic help. Again, talking about that help from somewhere else, right? I don't know. There's a lot coming in here. So there's this feeling, I don't know, it's like I feel like you can't fail, but you're still not quite 100% sure. Not quite sure why that's coming in this way, but that's the way it feels when I'm looking at this. Okay, so let's take a look at the Queen of the Light. And she comes in as a beautiful ally for you, okay? A wonderful ally, a helper, okay? Very beautiful picture, okay? And she's heralding success in whatever you're trying to accomplish here, okay? She's here to illuminate all the beautiful, important steps in your path and remind you how brilliant you are. I feel that these are both fire energy right here. There's a lot of fire. There's a lot of fire here, actually. If you look at the colors, they're very vibrant in almost this fire energy, right? You're very intelligent right now. You're very brilliant and inspired. And that's what's going to make your, I don't know, things happen. Your needs to be met, everything that you want to happen. Remember that you are an instrument of divine. I haven't said this in a while, but remember, you are a spirit having a human experience. It isn't the other way around. You are a soul having a human experience. What you are here is just a fragment of what you actually are elsewhere, right? And everything that you do, you're shining through this world, but you're doing this stuff. I feel that if you are at the cusp of trying to accomplish something, you know you're on the right course. This is what I'm feeling. I feel that we are on the right course. It's kind of fine as I've come to understand it since I've started doing this and since I've evolved in this as well. I don't think there's a wrong course. But sometimes, let's just say it feels more right than others. And this time, I feel you feel it, okay? Even if I were to, what I mean about you're never on the wrong course is even if I were to step in a pile of crap, I would say, well, that was my course. And somebody would go, yes, absolutely. You are meant to understand tolerance and that maybe the simple lesson of shit happens, okay? So, but this is different in a way that, like I said, you're on stage. You know you're about to enter stage left or right or whatever, and you're understanding that something is about to happen, okay? She will help you bring insight because, of course, of the light that she holds, right? Into how you can manifest these things, a reality, in the most wonderful ways. Okay, so you can tap into this beautiful queen. Believe that you're capable of seeing the next right move or the next right thing to do, how to put one foot in front of the other and enter onto the stage. Okay, and know that this beautiful energy is going to celebrate you as you shine and bring in joy, happiness, okay? This is a joy card as well. And you're enlightened in the present time. You worked really hard to come this far. You have. You can be proud to stand tall in your conviction that in your heart of hearts, you know the truth of this. You can feel it within yourself. Okay? So, as always, gratitude, peace, acceptance, those are the key things right now. Next up is the Knight of Wands. He's the Prince of Challenge. I like him. Look at that. Doesn't that look like somebody who's like, wow, you know, I'm gonna get things done. He or she, I should say. Doesn't much matter. With this Knight, though, I feel a brilliance and not a defied, but a sense of, bring it, I've got it. Bring it, I can do it. Show it to me, give it to me, I'll show you how it's done. Okay? Charismatic, energetic, devoted. Okay? To decisive and pushing things through to the max. Okay, you might have fear, you might feel trepidatious at the end of that stage as you're walking into it, but you know you're going to do it. You know you're going to walk in, you know you're going to step on stage, and you know you're going to do what needs to be done. And I like that. I can feel that within you. It's really good. There's a lot of joy coming in with this, though. There is a lot of joy. I love this joy feeling. I love this joy feeling. This is joyfulness. This is playfulness. This is a game of jacks. I don't know if you guys are old enough or remember that, but games of jacks, I wasn't old enough for it, but my mother showed me. My mother was old enough. She even bought me some. We were doing, you know, bounce the ball, pick up a jack, bounce the ball, pick up 2 jacks, bounce the ball, 3, you know. The more you went, the more you picked up. It was quite of a mesmerizing game, and it was so much fun. You're feeling a lot of joy right now. That kind of thing that, you know, when you were young and first coloring book, first Tonka truck, first whatever, that you were just so exhilarated and happy. You have that. You're feeling that. It's quite a wonderful thing when you can hold on or capture that kind of joy at one place. I have to admit, though, you guys, I have a hard time with that one. My mind works too long and too hard on things to even stop and enjoy. But I'm working on it. I'm actually doing stuff right now to slow myself down to be able to do all of that. But right now, we're talking about you. We're talking about you. You're in a world, you're in a space where you're getting excited about something. Absolutely. The Hangman brings in a lot of that feeling of being in that hang position. And you do it so fashionably. Look at this. Look how beautiful this is, okay? Look how gorgeous you are. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Hangman. Just hanging about, looking at stuff. And what are you finding out here? Okay? What are you finding out? Well, you know you're coming to the end of this beautiful display, is what I feel like saying. You've done it quite well, this limbo period, if you know what I mean. You got a lot of perspective, you got a lot of education, you figured out where you needed to go and everything you needed to do with it. But this time is ending. It is leaving. The edge of evolution feels messy. Very much with the Knight of Wands here, bringing in that feeling. But you've been waiting for this. You've been ready for this as well. You're going to have to move past the door, though, soon. You're going to have to move past that door, past this right here. Because you know the opportunities lie when you go past that, okay? When you think of life as a giant, ever-expanding puzzle, you will see that growth begins at the edges, and that most of the excitement happens just beyond the boundaries of what you can perceive, perception, right here. And it happens just beyond the edges of your comfort zone. As things shift and germinate around you, you may notice how uncertain it feels beyond the known. Yeah, I feel like you're in there. There was a card, Between Worlds, and I'm going to find it. I'm going to take it out, okay, because I feel this is, I will in a second. It's time to bring yourself to your personal growth edge, to look into that abyss of creation. I love that, creation. Because you have the Eagle King 3, creativity, Empress, creation, right here. Okay? Poke your toe into the open space that lies beyond. Take stage left, right? Take that first step. And the right opportunity will, as if by magic, move into your awareness. This magical changing expanse is surging with the building blocks of all creation. This is where source energy is working on your behalf, bringing you the opportunities you have asked for. Everything and anything is possible during this time of rapid transformation. And as you stand at the precipice of your beautiful evolution, there's that word again, evolution, know that this energy is organic and malleable. Begin directing the landscape of your reality that is coming into form. Are you giving yourself permission to do new things? And even sometimes maybe fail at a few things in order to find out what works. Do you rejoice in the unknown? Right here. And partake in the adventure of your own evolution. Why or why not? What areas of your life are you actively evolving? What puzzle pieces are you calling in to work with? If you could choose, what would be the next big piece to arrive? I know what it is. It's to walk right into it. It's to go right into it. It's gorgeous. Okay. So this is from the Book of Five Rings from Miyamoto Musashi. And it says, don't dream of it, train for it. When Musashi refers to the way, he is talking about the way of life. For the true warrior, the way means a life of constant training, not just physical and technical, but also the ethical principles that divide the warrior from the thug. The same is true for the farmer, the artisan, and the merchant. It is training and practice, not talent, that is a real key to success. I love that. And the quote is, Musashi said, the way is in training. I feel that this kind of says, though, that you have been training for a while. You have been doing this for a while. It isn't, you didn't just start doing it. You have been doing this for a while. This isn't, you didn't just arrive at the edge of the stage. You auditioned for the play. Which is probably very nerve-wracking. You got the play. You got to practice the play. You practice with the other actors the play. You set up the stage for the play. You're just going on now. But you've set up everything. You've trained for this. This isn't anything new, but the new part is that you are now putting the showcase. You're putting yourself out there, right? You're at the door. You're at the door. There's that knocker. 23. 23, 5. I'm a 5, so I know a lot about the subject of 5. And I have a numerology channel, which I'm going to let you know at the end of this reading, if you're not aware, where I do readings for every number every week. But in this case, 5. 5 is a Hierophant. 5 is a guide, is the teacher. And not just you're the teacher. Life is a teacher. Life is teaching you things. And the more you absorb, the better you become. You become a better teacher. You become a better student. You become really good at capturing a lot to make your life better, to learn more, to make your experience richer. But on top of that, you have this beautiful door with the knocker. I love that because the red is that base chakra, dealing with the fear, right? That child who wants to, I don't know, just live life, right? Again, basic energy, red. The knocker on the door saying, I'm ready. I'm ready to open that door. I'm ready to knock on the door. I'm ready to go through. Right? And 23 saying, it may not be easy, but it'll be worth it. Anything worth having is worth taking a chance. Really, it is. It is. All right, so we have the Eagle King, the big picture, and angelic help. I love that. The Eagle King. The big picture. He strikes me a lot like the King of Swords. Very much so. Very much so. Because he is looking out and seeing what's out there. Much higher, up on the mountain, looking around. He's not focused on the little things in front of him. He can see things far, 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 far away. Okay. So, let's see what he has to say. The Eagle King is a sign that your highest destiny is within reach. You're on the right path now. And even if you can't see where you're going, the Eagle King soars high above the mountains and valleys of life and is able to see the big picture when you seem to be lost in a bit of a fog. He makes a formidable ally as he takes your prayers up towards the sun and releases them to the divine. They will be answered for the highest good of all. It's a fortunate omen when the Eagle King decides to be your ally. See that, and I like the divine thing. And as soon as I said it, I heard them saying, again, using the analogy of entering stage right, going into a play. See divine as the ones who open the curtains, who turns the lights on at the right time, who puts the word applause for people, right? Everything that is working for you, around you, to ensure your success, this is what this is. There's a higher divine help. There's also people who are around you, who want to see you succeed. There are people who are part of your journey who, well, need to see you succeed because it's their success as well, right? All of this is playing out while you are deciding to cross the threshold into this new adventure. So what is the whole message? What is really the message of this in the end? I feel it's a validation for you to know that they know you're here. That they see you, that they can feel the excitement, that they know how it feels, how wonderful life can be, especially at this point, right? Let's see here. I love this because it's... Okay, so the Two of Swords and the Eight of Swords, they show a self-block and a delay. But in the middle of that, there's the King of Pentacles who's just waiting with the riches. He's kind of just sitting there, and I feel the divine is going, don't sit on this too long. I feel like they're just kind of sit there going, we know how this is going to end. And it's going to end that you're going to get a result when you start moving forward. Okay? There's a result waiting for you. And even if you go and it's not completely what you want, it's a next step towards something else that you may want, or the next direction that you're going into, or experience and knowledge and wisdom for the next endeavor you do. If you look at all the big guys who failed multiple times, and that most of them have, okay, they try something, they try something else, they try something else, they try something else. They keep going until they find that magic spot, right? That magic thing that works. So don't wait too long for the short delay, and don't tie yourself up in knots, because either way, there is something to be had, okay? There's something to gain. There's abundance to be had. That will be yours, whether it's a form of actual abundance, as in money and gains or something, or abundance of love and relationships, or even career, and maybe even just knowledge, wisdom, 25. Okay? The more you know, the better it is. So I feel they're saying embrace this. Enjoy the fun, the anticipation of the next step, right? Just before you enter the stage, you get the butterflies in your stomach. Enjoy that fully, but don't stay in the sidelines. Don't get, stage fright to the point where you're not going to take the steps needed. Go ahead and take a chance. Go ahead and do it. Go ahead and grab life, with everything you've got, and make things happen. Make things happen for yourself. Bring some joy and happiness to this life. Stop giving your attention to things that won't bring you any happiness or help. We give away our time. We give away our time to things that are not worth the energy. Take your energy and bring it back and give it to what you want, the things you love, the things you're trying to bring change and harmony, and it makes you feel accomplished and happy. I think that's a beautiful message today, and I think that's good enough. Good enough, good enough. If you're here and still listening, I hope that it's inspired you to just take that next step and go ahead. If you are comfortable sharing, please let me know what that next step is. Where is your stage, right or left? Where are you? What door are you at, waiting to walk through? Let us encourage you in the comments. Let us say, you've got this. Thank you so much for being here. Over here is my Life Path Number channel, growing very nice, almost at 600 now. So happy. And then over here, there's another playlist with readings such as these. They're timeless. Thank you so much for being here. I will be back shortly with another reading. And take good care of yourself. Bye for now.